My sister destroyed all my relationships until she met the one man she couldn't manipulate, and that's when the worst began. I was 23 when I brought my first serious boyfriend home for Christmas. We'd been dating for 8 months, and I was genuinely happy for the first time in years. He worked at an accounting firm, had this steady, reliable quality that made me feel safe, the kind of guy my parents always said they wanted for me. Looking back, I should have known better. The drive to my parents' house took 45 minutes. I spent most of it coaching him on my family, warning him about my dad's interrogations and my mom's invasive questions. I didn't mention my sister. Didn't know how to explain something I barely understood myself. We arrived at 6:30, and the house was already full of relatives. The smell of ham and cinnamon filled every room. Christmas music played, and I felt that familiar mix of nostalgia and dread. My mom ushered us into the chaos. I introduced him to probably 15 people in the first 10 minutes. Then my sister came down the stairs in this tight red dress that left nothing to the imagination. She saw us and her face lit up with that performative smile. She hugged him first, not me. Held on too long, pulling back slowly with her hand on his shoulder. Then she hugged me like an afterthought, already turning back to him with breathless questions. The entire evening was a nightmare. Every time we sat down, she'd find a way to sit between us. When he went to help my dad, she'd volunteer too. She laughed too loud at his jokes, found excuses to show him things in different rooms. My family thought it was hilarious. My aunt kept saying how charming she was. My dad said she'd inherited all the charisma in the family, looking at me when he said it. I sat there feeling my stomach twist, trying to convince myself I was paranoid. On the drive home, he was quiet. I asked if he was okay. He said yes, just a little overwhelming, then added that my sister was very friendly. The way he said it made my skin crawl. 2 months later, he broke up with me. Said he needed space, things felt different, he wasn't sure what he wanted. Standard breakup lines. I asked if there was someone else. He said no. I didn't believe him. 1 week later, my cousin tagged me in a social media story. There they were, my ex and my sister at some trendy bar downtown, her hand on his chest, both laughing. I stared until the story disappeared, feeling like someone had punched all the air out of my lungs. When I confronted my sister, she acted like I was insane. Said they'd just run into each other, it was innocent, I was being dramatic. My mom told me to let it go, that men don't like jealous women. My sister didn't even try to hide it after that. They dated for 3 months. At 25, I tried again with someone I'd been seeing for 2 years. He knew about what happened before, promised he saw through that kind of manipulation. We went to my parents' anniversary party. My sister showed up in another